Plays a role in tackling child poverty in lots of different ways. For example, we have influence over the transport network within the region, and you know that transport is such a barrier for children and young people to learn, to access services, to access the economy. We invest in jobs and skills. We invest in the future jobs that our region will create. And so it's our job really to create a climate, along with our partners in business, in the voluntary sector and across the public services, to create a climate where there are less children growing up in a context of child poverty now, and in the future we have a thriving economy, so there is opportunity for everybody within the region. Tackling child poverty is a long-term endeavour that takes a real cross-sector effort. So it's going to take really strong collaboration between charities and voluntary sector organisations, between the public sector and between business. That's one of the lessons that we've learned from decades of effort and work at the front line to try and mitigate the impacts of poverty now, but more crucially, start to work on a system where we reduce poverty over time and we can create better opportunities for people. So it's a really cross-sector effort, and the role of the combined authority within that is to convene and bring those sectors together to have a much richer dialogue about how we can do that in future. I can tell you about direct action in a few different ways, actually. So addressing child poverty through making sure we have cheaper transport on the public transport system. So the Mayor has announced for the foreseeable future a £1 for kids fare that will continue within the region, which is a really, really important lever in reducing child poverty. We can directly intervene in terms of skills interventions that make sure those that are furthest from the labour market get the opportunity to be in skills, to be in work, and we are working with families and with schools across the region on our child poverty reduction programme that is being scaled across the whole region on some very direct interventions such as poverty proofing within schools and making sure we maximise benefit take-up for families that are really starting to make a difference now, but will set the platform really for poverty reduction in years to come.